already seen the UFC's clear bias against Merab, to forcing Merab to have a quick turnaround so he's disadvantaged against Umar, literally blocking Merab going into the PI all because Umar is there.
Security don't let me go in because they said Umar Nurmagomedov is inside.
It's kind of understandable to see why Merab is getting so fed up.
You are piece of shit, okay? You are piece of shit. You lost respect. You lost respect as a man for me, okay?
Today I'm going to show all the ways the UFC has been biased towards Merab and how this might affect his fight at UFC 311. This is JackMMA News. Well, let's get into some quick news stories today. Like Jamahal Hill apparently not training for his fight against Yuri Prochazka. Jamahal Hill has been in the news for a while now, obviously because of his constant antics towards Alex Pereira, just constantly embarrassing himself like he did it in the UFC PI. Jamahal Hill, in an interview with Give Me Sport, talked about a potential of moving up to heavyweight and revealed his weight, and a lot of fans are very concerned seeing he's like a month away or even less from his fight against Yuri. Jamahal Hill said, "I'm 240 pounds right now, bro. I'm telling you, bro, I'm a big boy. It's possible. What the fuck is a power advantage? You can be 1,000 times more powerful than me. I hit you first. What does that mean? That's game. I like that Aspinall fight. Tom's a great fighter. I'd have fun fighting against him." And yeah, I think this is just delusional. I think honestly, just Tom Aspinall is way better than Jamahal Hill. I think he might be one of the greatest heavyweights of all time when everything is said and done. But 240 pounds, guys, I'm going to be honest, I don't think this is such a huge problem for Jamahal Hill. Give him another month. Let's just say he cuts 15 pounds or so. He could definitely get that 205 pound limit. Let's be honest, guys. So I don't think we have really a lot to worry about. Also, Devin Haney's wife does him dirty again. We talked about yesterday how unfortunately Devin Haney's wife was caught perhaps cheating on him allegedly with the rapper Young Thug. There was a video that came out yesterday that got leaked of her visiting Young Thug in jail, basically just telling Young Thug how much she wants him and literally crying over him.
I don't like anyone. No one's like you. I don't like them. I want you. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean it. I swear. I love you. Everyone knows this. Please call me. Okay.
Well, another rapper on Instagram just posted a picture on his close friends list of Devin Haney's wife crying to him on the phone on a FaceTime call. Now, obviously, we don't know when this picture was taken. It could have been way before they got together or something like this, but it is just not looking good for Devin Haney, guys. I saw a lot of hate on Devin Haney. He has suffered so much this year. I feel bad for the guy, honestly, man. Speaking of done dirty, Curtis Blaydes is being done extremely dirty by the UFC, potentially, you know, getting really kicked off his contract because, yeah, Curtis Blaydes, obviously, he's been one of those guys that have been at the top of the heavyweight division, but not one of the most exciting guys. Well, a lot of fans are shocked because he is set to fight at UFC Seattle against a guy making his UFC debut. That's right, Rizvan Kuniev, right? He was on Dana White's Contender Series over the summer. He won in the first round. He is getting his first UFC debut, his first fight in the UFC against Curtis Blaydes, a guy who was in the top 5, a guy who last fought Tom Aspinall for the interim title. Now, what is the reason for this? Personally, I think this might be because Curtis Blaydes' contract might be coming to the end. This might be his last fight on his UFC contract, and we usually see this, right? They usually get buried under a card, right, against a guy that has no name that could potentially beat him, and that's just the way the business goes. It seems dirty, and it kind of is dirty. Alexander Volkanovski is getting heat for putting Israel Adesanya in his top 5 list.
Hey, Demetrius Johnson, I'm gonna have to throw John Jones in there. St-Pierre, Anderson Silva in there. Israel Adesanya as well.
I mean, honestly, yeah, top 5 is pretty crazy for Adesanya. Like, come on, dude. Also, putting DJ at number 1 is pretty bold too, honestly. Like, I like Demetrius Johnson, but number 1, I'm not so sure, especially if you're gonna count John Jones on there. Alexander Volkanovski also said that he would be open to fighting Alex Pereira. Yes, you heard me right.
Would I fight Alex Pereira? Ha! Oh, mate, money talks, mate. Money talk. You'd do it. Of course you would, because you'd get some good coin for that. Imagine having to step up and fight that monster.
But speaking of Alex, he posted a picture of him and his sons on Twitter with him wearing a Chama Christmas sweater. And I gotta say, I regret not getting this for the Christmas season. Jake Paul also responded to the rumors about Conor McGregor versus Jake Paul. Jake Paul posted on Twitter just saying, shh. I made a video about this yesterday, so go check it out. I broke down the rumors and it broke down if I thought it was true. And I think a lot of things are up in the air right now. It could potentially be on the table. I mean, I think we'll find out more going into 2025 how this thing is gonna go. My guess is, though, right now, I'd say there's like a 10% chance or so that this thing would happen. I'd say probably 10% for Logan, 5% for Jake. That's just my guess. Also in the news, the youngest person right now in the UFC has been signed. Someone born in the year 2005, guys. Yeah, this is correct. Alice Pereira just got signed, who just turned 19 4 days ago.
Hey, congratulations. You're in. Welcome to the UFC.
Really?
Congratulations. Merry Christmas.
Now that's crazy. That's even younger than me, despite what a lot of the comments say. Francis Ngannou also called out Tyson Fury for a rematch.
What I want to see now is Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou. That's all what matters for me.
I wouldn't mind this fight at all, honestly. I do want to see Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury, but this would be a good second, right? Because the first fight with Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou was so close, and I wouldn't mind him fighting literally anybody else in the heavyweight division right now. I think any fight with Ngannou is extremely interesting, and let him get his feet wet before he goes back to the top of the division, I say. George St-Pierre also posted some training footage on Christmas Eve. And now the main story I wanted to talk about, Merab. All right, guys, like I said, Merab has been, treated really bad from the UFC thus far. Like I said in the beginning of the video, he was literally pressured so hard to take this January date. Keep in mind, he fought in September. That is a pretty quick turnaround considering most of these guys take like 7 or 8 months and then come back. Like, this is a really fast turnaround. And what is the reason? So Umar can fight, right? Umar can't fight during Ramadan. And look, we respect that. We respect his choice. So he doesn't have to stick around. He could fight somebody else. He does not have to fight Umar. And that's ignoring even this whole debate with a lot of people saying Umar doesn't even deserve a title shot. So he's pressured to take a date that heavily favors Umar. And as I reported yesterday, Merab was blocked from entering into the PI.
Security don't let me go in.
Islam Makhachev posted on his Instagram trolling Merab with Umar and him inside the UFC PI. And I really do feel bad for Merab. I've always said, look, Merab is a really great guy. He's a nice guy. I don't even think he's really a boring fighter like some people try to say he is. Merab is being done dirty, and that is just what it is. He is being done extremely dirty by the UFC. Why? Because most likely Umar brings more of a fan base. If you're in America, you might not think there's much of a difference, but the truth is these Dagestani Russian guys, the Khabibs, the Islams, the Umars, they bring in a lot of eyeballs. They bring in a lot of fans. Their fan base is extremely loyal and big as a whole, especially when you consider the whole Muslim side of things where a lot of Muslims support these fighters. And I think what they want to do is Sean O'Malley versus Umar, and I think they really want to build Umar up into a star. I actually have no problems with Umar. I think Umar is a good guy, genuinely. I think the tweets that was being put out from Umar was because of Ali Abdelaziz. I don't think Umar was actually writing that stuff.
Where? In your Twitter. What I said? Right.
Whatever you say, why you disrespect?
Because I won't.
Why you can do? Why you disrespect? Why?
And he is just overall a really talented fighter as well. But Merab can't let this get into his head, right? He is just right now getting too emotional. You see at the press conference, he's got to calm down, especially during fight week, to handle the task ahead of him. I'm going to be rooting for Merab. I don't know who I'm going to pick yet because this fight is extremely close. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. You guys are the best fan base to MMA. Who you got at UFC 311? Merry Christmas. Make sure to tune into my live stream tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share, and I'll see you guys in the next one.